Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's Calby Gaming here, and we're gonna be doing the scary tunnels explained. So we were in the video. It looked like it was fake. I bet a lot of y'all are like it's fake, but if it wasn't fake, we want to be doing like crap like this.
Yeah, for real.
Cause the reason I ran and all you saw was just like the numbers, like you saw all just shaking it like this. The only reason is because that girl, she had a backpack on. She dropped her backpack. She opened it and there was a knife. Like she was walking towards me with a knife, and then I went over to this house, which I'm now in their backyard because they let us go in their backyard. And I hid inside their house because I thought I was gonna die. Like this day, I thought I was gonna die.
And in part 3, Kyle, I was hidden and he said my name and kind of gave me away. So that's the reason I ran out of the bushes place, because they were literally I could see them through the bushes and everything.
And they said, "Why are you running?" Which
yeah, and I thought they had a knife. Scoot over some more, man. I need some room too.
Yeah, but no, it was the scariest moment of my life.
And then I went home after the end of part 3. I went home and I got my hoodie on and this, so I could do this.
Yeah, but
and cover up everything. So
let's just play back like the whole part 1, 2, and 3. And
part 1.
I'm gonna explain part 1 because.
And I'll do 2.
So and then
do 3.
Yeah, together. And so in part 1, we went to the tunnel, and we were like, okay, this could be a little fun thing, man. Let's see what we find. But we found 2 human beings, which honestly, I was kind of shocked because in the first, yeah, I did see them.
Bro, we both seen them in part 1, but we never got them on camera.
Yeah,
that's one thing.
That's why we did 3 parts. And one of the reasons why we got on our bikes and had those little things to look like we had dirt bikes and crap. I mean, it's pretty cool.
You know, yeah, we were just playing around like an hour before then on our bikes and trying to make them sound like dirt bikes and stuff.
And motorcycles, and then we ripped them off because we knew they didn't want us to hear them coming.
I think that was on part 2. Was that on part 2?
Yeah, it was on part 2. Y'all heard it, probably.
Yeah, I think it's on part. Yeah, it's on part 2. It's on part 2.
And so in part 1, they came out. I looked behind me like this. So look, I was grabbing the camera and I was recording this while running. But whenever I did this, and I saw the blonde dude just looking at me like that.
Yeah, and the place where Kyle was recording at. I seen him go like and look up at him, and yeah.
So I saw him for like a split second. I was like this. So pretend you're looking up at me. I was like this.
Like
I literally looked for about like 2 seconds and just started running. Like here's the motion. I was like, and just dipped like a potato chip.
All right, so then let's move on to part 2. Part 2, we were trying to figure out these people because we didn't get them on camera.
Yeah.
So we went in stealthy. That's why we ripped off the cards to make our bike sound like their bikes. And so I went down there. I talked to them for a little bit. They were like, I asked them a few questions like, what's your name? Who are you? What school? Stuff like that.
They said Taft.
Yeah, they said Taft.
3.
They said Taft. In part 3, yeah, they said Taft. And I'm not for sure, but they said at the end of the tunnel it was a dead end. I don't think it was a dead end because I seen a place you can climb out, but it might have been too big for them or too small.
I'll tell you how I found out people were there. So I was walking. We were just like, doing a video. We jumped. No, we didn't even. You weren't even there at the time. We weren't recording. We just jumped down there to see what was going on there, and then I thought maybe this would be a good video.
And then we left. not knowing that there was someone there. We had no idea.
We had no idea.
We just left
we just
and
came back here.
we came back and we got our bikes.
And so whenever we were looking down there, he's like, "Yo, he's like, you look like this," because we entered the tunnel.
By the way,
like
the
this.
tunnels go like this. They go like
straight down.
No, they don't go straight. They go curve, then another curve, then go straight.
Yeah.
So
I
at
look
one
like-
angle, you can see all of it, and
Yeah.
that's where I was laying down on my stomach on
And
part
he
2.
didn't see him, but then whenever I did this, I looked over and I saw this. I saw like 2 feet like that.
All right, well,
And I saw like 2 feet just standing like this, kind of.
standing.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just some kind of like sticks pointing up. I'm like, how would that happen? So then I saw a foot move, and I said, dude, there's someone down here. And then he said hello, and he heard a response, and we dipped out of there, got on our bikes, went to go get the camera. Well, we stayed back here for a little bit because we were shocked what we were hearing. At first, all we saw was just a boy. Like, we thought it was just a boy down there, like just one person.
You heard the boy, and you never told me that you heard the boy. I heard the girl. The girl was talking the most.
Yeah, the girl was. And then they finally, like, came out, but, like, they were charging. Like, they went full speed, like, trying to...
Yeah, they went full speed, and we just dipped. That's on part 1. We're on part 2 now. Alright? Part 2. This is what happened. Oh, I thought that was someone. Part 2. This is what happened. So, like, I asked them questions again, and then basically the same thing that happened part 1, but we try to capture them on camera, which I think we did. And then moving on to part 3, because part 2 was pretty short.
Yeah, so,
Part 3 is the most action-packed. Alright?
yeah, it was like 1940.
1940 seconds, or 19 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the longest vid. Alright? So this is what happened. So I went down there. I was saying that there was a guy saying, if you don't get out, we're calling the cops. And so they believed it, of course. What? So they believed it, of course. And they started saying, okay, we're getting out, and all this stuff. Then that's when I ran back and we caught them on film.
Yeah.
And then we caught them going across the ways. Like, they stepped in the water and went across.
Yeah, and
to the
that's
other
when-
side.
And that's when they said,
They were meth heads.
yeah, they said that.
They were snorting meth, all that.
Yeah, they said like they were like, oh, we're snorting meth, and we're just like, oh, that's evidence of we could like call the cops on these people because
That's why we were saying we can call the cops the entire time.
yeah.
Sorry
so-
that we said it so many times, but like it had to be done.
Yeah.
Just to get them out of there.
Yeah, because there could be some creep that lives there and just come up there and stab them, and
Par 5 question mark? No, I'm joking.
2 people coming out of there. It's the creepiest thing, but the creepiest thing we encountered, it wasn't on video. We encountered a dead dog, and yeah, I think he said he probably saw it. I don't know.
I seen it. I know what you're talking about.
Then
It was white.
Then I got the scooter and went over there, and
I told you not to go. You went anyway.
I was like this, just like holy crap. And then I saw the dead dog there. And then probably the scariest encounter was
Yeah.
we were like at this crime scene. Like we didn't even know what the heck was going on.
We were by the creek, kinda.
Yeah, it was like,
But it was way downstream.
and we saw like caution tape everywhere. And then once we looked up at this bridge, we saw
A
like
lot of blood.
dead body and everything. We never told anyone, so they want to believe us and crap. But we should have told people about it. They either committed suicide or they've been killed. But that was the scariest encounter. We went 55 minutes, and me and him found heroin. The scariest thing.
Bro, we encountered a dead body. Like, that was the 50-minute mark. We went down, found a dead body, went back, found heroin, and then we left.
Actually, yeah, we didn't find no dead body.
Yeah, that was just.
We
a
were
joke.
just
But
trying-
we did find the heroin. That was
Yeah,
real.
we did find heroin. We're not
It was
dead.
in a bottle and it was freaky. I was like, bro, this is heroin.
And then we went even deeper, which it connected to a neighborhood that is pretty far. We thought we were lost. And,
You know that's by Kaiser, right?
yeah, it was by Kaiser. And
Like,
it might have been over by Frank's house, like, possibly. But
Frank.
I know,
Oh no.
because if we kept exploring, we
Frank is
got that way.
down Portland.
Not to disguise him.
You know, the main road.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. So then, whenever we went to go over there,
Okay.
we were exploring some more, and I bet, because I know these people who are called the Van Swearingens. You probably know them, but they were from Kaiser. You know Mrs. Van Swearingen. She was my pre-K teacher, and if I kept exploring over,
She was my pre-K teacher too.
yeah,
She's still teaching pre-K. She teached my great aunt, his older sister, taught his younger sister, which is my aunt.
and then
I
taught
believe,
me.
yeah.
My- since
Taught
my-
me, then taught him.
And
It's crazy.
What's cool is we're friends. Like, literally, my sister Opal, she went to school with their sons. We're still great friends, but they're in California probably, like, because they said they were moving to California. Of course, they said they would move to California.
It's very. Wait. Ethan's mom?
Yeah,
She's still teaching pre-K.
but she's moving there.
Oh. I didn't know that.
I don't think so. But if she's still there, then I still know where they live. Because I could ride my bike over there. I know how to get to their house.
Dang.
Yeah. But the creek would probably be an easier way because I'd have to explore, keep going, and there'd be 4 tunnels. No matter what tunnel you'd pick, you'd have to go like through the tunnel, then you'd go this way. And then there was a rope going down, which you'd climb up, and then there was their backyard where they had a trampoline and stuff. Yeah, so I've been down there, and one time I used to play friends with a dude named Christian. He was a really good friend. He lived, it was back whenever I had my old room, like his room now.
Yeah.
But we used to have sleepovers, and my mom, she'd always let us stay up all night listening to 21 Pilots, which me and him absolutely loved at that time. We still do, I mean, but I don't know why we're even talking about this now, but okay, back to the story. So whenever we found them, we were actually pretty shocked that they came out and actually, cause that one boy, I saw Austin just doing this, running he was running for his life pretty much. Yeah.
And trust me, we're gonna go back and watch that real quick after, of course we make this video.
And so this is Calby Gaming. Calby Gaming is out. So.
Hey, let me just tell you one more thing. When I was hiding, I seen them through the fence. That was the most scariest. I was like, what the heck is going on? And then he said my name. If he didn't say my name, I would have stayed there. But if he said my name, I had to go. And that's, of course, the end of the story. So,
yeah, then you saw me running into the house.
yeah.
No joke.
So, take it away.
They were scared. They were like, what the flip is going on with you, Kyle? And I'm like, there's these like 2 teens looking, and they're like, they have like a knife or something, and then they're like, okay, just chilling here for a little bit. So I stayed in there for a little bit, came out.
Oh, and I rode past them. Like, they were right here, and I went right past, and they did nothing.
I'm surprised they didn't push you off or kick your bike. But yeah, that's the end of the story, and I will see y'all later. Kyle B Gaming is out.
Peace!